Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Slightly different environment here today, but today I'm going to show you the installation and setup of these bad boys. Another Govee product. I had the Govee Immersion TV backlight a couple of months ago and that's done pretty well. So these are the Govee Flow Pro light bars. It does have the ColorSense camera in here as well if you want to choose and use that with it, but it's totally optional. So inside the box, so you get the ColorSense camera, you get the controller, you get a power adapter, you actually get obviously the light bars themselves, and you can actually mount them to the wall, or you can actually have them stand up on the desk, which I have here in the corner. You can just see that there in the corner of the screen. So totally up to you how you want to mount these, but the installation on this is really easy and straightforward through the application as well. I'm going to take you all through that right now. But yeah, enjoy. And if you do like this content, then please do consider subscribing and smash that like button. But let's get on with the video. So as always, before setting everything up fully, just plug it in and just see if the lights are working. So we're definitely getting something working there. So now we can begin the installation properly. So first let's mount the controller. It's got the 3M sticker there on the back. You can peel that off and stick it on the back. Okay, so for this setup we're going to use the desk stands, and it's not going to be stuck to the wall or anything. We're just going to put the bars in here and rest them on the desk. So there's the stand, so make sure the wire is there at the bottom, so it's going to come out the bottom there as well. Push that down, and I think that's the lowest you can place it, because obviously you're going to need room for that cable to stick out there, aren't you, as well. That's one done, and obviously you have the option to face it towards you or against the wall, which I'm going to be doing anyway. Now to plug the bars into the controller, just on the side here. Okay, so currently we have the glow bars on the stands plugged into the controller. Basically need to apply power and then we're pretty much there. And obviously the ColorSense camera as well, we need to put that on top as well. So this is the ColorSense camera. Now this is totally optional, you don't have to use it, but when you use this the experience becomes more immersive. Whatever's displaying on the display will be kicked out on these light bars here. So it does look excellent, just like with the Govee Immersion TV backlight that I installed. This will have the same effect. Now, I don't know the size of the monitor off the top of my head, but it will give you sort of an indication and a good idea of what it'll look like on a smaller screen, because you do sort of get these setups on like maybe 50, 60-inch televisions. So let's go and install this camera on the monitor. So we have the 3M sticker there, which you're going to rip off and place on top of here, sort of centrally. And then this plugs in via USB. Okay, now luckily that'll stay sort of there really, that's quite tidy. Just got to tidy this up there, but that is pretty much it. I just need to get power to this now and turn it on. Okay, so that's what we have at the moment. So it's not being controlled by the camera, it's just a selection on the back of the controller that's on the back of the monitor at the moment. It's sort of going through all the sort of colours flashing, and it's facing against the wall, so obviously getting that nice effect off the wall. But like I said, you can have it facing forwards like that. So the next part now is setting up in the application, because there isn't a Govee app. So get the Govee app installed and get this connected to the network and via Bluetooth as well, so it's fully controllable by the app. But installation here has been really easy, and I also like the fact it's got rubber grips at the bottom there, so it's very grippy on your desk. However, it's not going to move, which I like. I really like that. It's good. Okay, so we've got the Govee app installed on my Android device. The light bars at the moment are working independently with the controller on the back of the monitor. We're going to add a new device. So click the plus sign at the top right, go to indoor lighting, and on the box of your light bar kit should be a model number. Mine was H6054. And you can also see it's found something. So we're going to click that, and it's going to try and connect now. I'm going to keep the device name the same, but you can rename it if you wish. Done. Positional wise, I'm happy. I think the position is correct for what I need, so just click position correct. Searching for Wi-Fi. Now you got to remember, it's a little bit annoying. It only works with 2.5 gigahertz or 2.4 gigahertz. So at the minute I have a few there. There's a 5G one at the top. The third one down is the normal one, and I'm going to select that one. It doesn't work on 5 gigahertz, unfortunately, so I had to split mine in two. Click done. Okay, so successfully connected. Now this is the bit we need to calibrate the camera, the ColorSense camera, so it picks up the colors from the monitor, exactly like the way I did on the immersion LED TV as well. So next I'm going to stick the little foam pads on the small screen and see how it looks. Now the trick with this is not to stick them too hard. Okay, so that's roughly about right. Obviously it looks a bit odd because my screen is quite small, but let's get back into the app and configure the camera. Okay, so we're ready. The pads are on. Click ready. The camera is at the top, so we need to click top, confirm, and it tells you a few instructions on there on how to actually operate and configure by dragging the points to the pads. Got it? Okay, so now you can see it on there. It's quite a view, that, and then we just need to drag, I believe, sort of near to the top corner there. Bottom corner there. So you can't really see what you're doing there, to be honest. I think. So as long as it's there or thereabouts. These bottom ones I'm struggling to sort of get up. Oh, there we go. That's roughly. See, we're on the corners there. That's going to be about right. So once you're happy you've got the corners correct, you can go and click next. I suppose I didn't really need to put the pads on the edges, just the corners. Next, submit, and now we are good to go. So once you've done that, you can go and remove the pads off the screen. Okay guys, so we're back on the app. We're on the colour mode at the moment, which is pretty basic. You can select a solid colour, so I'm going to choose red. And there we go, we have the red colour. And obviously you can scroll down and you can drag across this bar here through some and blend some sort of colours, different shades. So now we're sort of a bluey colour up to sort of a lilac-y colour there now. And then there's also white balance, so we have a cold white like that, or a warm white, and we have it bang in the middle. So these are some of the basic settings that you can apply, but the one I want to talk about is obviously using the ColorSense camera, and that is video mode. So when we click video, on video mode now. Now you should start seeing some of these colours that are flashing on the screen start to flash up on the wall, which they are. Now to get proper colour accuracy, you can adjust and play around with the saturation within the app. Down here there's like a bar, but this is purely just the light bars working. I did have some RGB on the desk which I have turned off, but this is purely the Govee light bars in action right now, and they look really beautiful and immersive. You can see that now, it's just coming to life. It looks absolutely excellent. Look at that. That is the main setting that I use on my Govee Immersion TV strip downstairs. I always have it in movie mode, or you can switch to game mode as well. To be honest, I don't know what the difference is between those, to be fair, but I always have it on movie mode. Now obviously depending on what you have under the camera, you can get sort of different shifting shades of light depending on what the light sources you have on in the house as well. And if I put my hand underneath the camera, it's completely gone. So depending on what sort of stuff you have underneath the camera, make sure the camera is positioned as accurately and as best as you can, and you should get a much better experience. So that is it, guys. That is the Govee Flow Pro light bar setup and installation. And I just took you through the application as well. Have a play around with it, set whatever settings you want to set. Obviously you can use it without the camera or with the camera. Either way, you're going to get a fantastic experience with these light bars. Thank you all so very much for watching this. Please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.